With Crown, estimates are always free. Let them show you how much you can save when you trust the Carrier experts at Crown. Call 330-499-4988 or visit them on the web at crowngroupohio.com. Ohio license number 27133.
This is your Drive Time Traffic Update on Canton's Morning News.
And traffic and weather brought to you by Crown Heating and Cooling, family owned and operated, serving the residential and commercial heating and cooling needs since 1960. Well, very, very quiet on the roadways this morning. Not a whole lot happening out there. So as we take a peek, it looks like everybody's moving along just fine. Let us know if you see any issues. 330-450-1480.
Canton's severe weather station. Stick with us. Now, the 1480 WHBC AccuWeather forecast.
Well, according to AccuWeather, mostly sunny and breezy this afternoon, a high of 47. Increasing clouds tonight, low 31. Tomorrow, maybe a rain or snow shower and a high of 39. Right now, 38 degrees on your severe weather station, 1480 WHBC. All right, on this Tuesday morning, of course, this is the time we like to discuss all the things happening in the city of Canton, and no better person to do it with than the mayor of Canton, Bill Sherer. How are you, sir?
Good morning, Pam.
I'm doing well, and you look like you are ready to go shopping. No.
I will probably wait to the last minute.
Yes. It's the fun thing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we should also say that your birthday is Christmas Day.
It's just, my mom's is 21st of December. My dad's is Christmas Eve, and mine's Christmas Day.
Oh, my gosh.
Then
big party.
Then I have three girls. All their birthdays are in March. So go figure that.
Oh, my gosh. That's crazy. Yeah, December. My niece's birthday is Christmas Eve. So, I know the feeling. It's kind of hard, but you have to.
And I got a couple grandbabies now, and it gives me a different appreciation. As long as the kids are taken care of and they have a lot of fun.
That's right.
That's what it's all about.
You are right about that, for sure. All right, so my goodness, we've got a list here. A lot of things going on in the city. Let's start out with the homeless task force first.
So we started a homeless task force for the city of Canton, which involves Scott Schneider from the Refuge of Hope, and I can't say enough about Scott. Scott's doing a fantastic job. You have Julie Sparks from ICANN and Shanna Smith from the YWCA, which specialize in housing women. And there's been a lot of communities that have been enacting stricter ordinances and laying the gauntlet down with the homeless. I'm really trying to lean on a lot of people that are a lot smarter than me when it comes to this issue. Yeah. And, I'm grateful that we have the resources that we have in the city of Canton. And, the need is probably more than ever. We're going to take a major look at, housing in the city of Canton, including homeless housing. Recently we made a decision that, when it comes to warming shelters, the city of Canton doesn't have the luxury of opening a warming shelter all winter like the city of Columbus or even the city of Cleveland. But grateful enough that Pastor Don Ackerman for Canton for All People is going to open his doors.
Oh, that's wonderful.
For every day this winter. And we're going to help him out financially, but this is all of us working together to try to combat this issue. And I'd rather go this direction instead of, enacting stricter ordinances with the city of Canton for right now.
And so the task force is going to continue to do things like come up with ideas like that.
Yeah, and we're going to continue to meet monthly or even bi-weekly, to try to put our heads together. I think we have better odds of putting our heads together to solve these issues.
Yeah.
So I think it's been working out very well.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
All right, so talk about City Council. What was the action last night?
So last night was our last council meeting for the year, and trying to get some, last minute stuff before the end of the year. And so we had our second reading for the Civic Center last night. That is going to be now. There still has to be one more reading, but that's going to be for council to approve the design and construction oversight, of the Civic Center, which would be the north side bathrooms and demoing the RVs, redesigning the north parking lot. So we're looking to get that started, here probably immediately. The estimated Cost of that project is probably going to be around $700,000. We're still in negotiations with Canton Fire and Canton Police, and that is ongoing. I still feel confident that, we still want to be able to have the ability to sit down and have a conversation during negotiations. Another thing we did was Charles Cochran is our chief building official for the building department. And that position is unique because there's not a lot of people out there, especially in the state of Ohio, that have those qualifications. To give you an example, the city of North Canton, they're losing their chief building official, and the chief building official over in Massillon is retiring. So those two communities, which are our neighbors, are going to have a predicament of it's just tough to find somebody. So very grateful that we still have Charles, and we did a professional service agreement, and we're going to renew him for a 3-year contract. So he would oversee the entire building department and for code enforcement also.
Good. Protect your resources, right?
Well, it's just tough to find somebody
Yeah.
with those qualifications. Yeah. So
That's great.
council, and I'm excited about this. Council also approved. We're going to be paving Cleveland Avenue from 12th Street to the city limits on 55th. So we're making progress. That project is going to happen, probably start in late spring, and we're also going to continue with the streetscape because that is the Hall of Fame parade route. So we're going to get a complete streetscape from 8th to 12th, and we're going to continue to work our way north. And but Cleveland Avenue's needed paved for a long time.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. The right-hand lane especially.
Well, there's no doubt about that. And we also, we updated the personnel guidelines for hiring and retaining non-bargaining personnel. That's more of a cleanup item, for the city of Canton, just so we could be more efficient.
Yeah.
And council also approved the supply list, which anything under $25,000 doesn't need council's approval, but we had to adjust some amounts because of the cost of living, CPI index and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So anything between $25,000 and $77,250 would take an informal resolution and so on beyond that. So just some basic cleanup items for the city of Canton.
Yeah, year end. A lot of stuff. It's always a lot of stuff year end when you get there. So
yeah, but I'm excited. It's hard to believe I almost got a year under my belt.
I know. A week from today is Christmas Eve. I'll be here, and you're going to stop by, and we'll talk about that. We'll talk about your first year in the office.
I would like to do that. It's been a very interesting first year. I mean, we've had our share of challenges, but we do have a lot of positive things that are going on. It was weird. I just started writing things down of what we were able to accomplish in like the first 11 months, and we still got a lot of work to do. We do,
But it's gone so fast. It just seems like just yesterday I interviewed you for your campaign. I mean, honestly, it's just so fast. But that's what happens when we get old.
Yeah,
Things go fast.
Somebody had asked me how are things going. I said, well, it could be worse. I could be the mayor of Akron right now, and they definitely have their share of challenges. But I'm just worried about Canton.
That's right.
Yeah,
yep, it's a tough one. All right. Well, we thank you for coming in, and I'll see you next week.
Okay. Thank you, Pam.
Thank you, sir.
Canton's Morning News with Pam Cook.
If you missed